Hello there, Mark here, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to tighten up knots more firmly. We're going to take a look at a sailor's technique called the Marlinespike hitch, which has been used for centuries in order to pull on rope. The Marlinespike hitch is tightly connected with the Marlinespike, which has been used for this purpose. Today, we're going to use a piece of metal in order to help us tighten up knots firmly. With that said, the technique has been mentioned in the Ashley's Book of Knots several times, and it is one of the essential knots that any sailor should learn. But out of curiosity, as well as practical purpose, we're also going to learn this knot. So let's do it. So let's say that we want to tighten up this knot. To do that, we would usually pull on the end, and that will in turn tighten up the knot. If you wanted to tighten up the knot firmly, you would do something like this. But if you ever did this, you know that if you pull hard on the working end, this cord is going to bite into your hand. The limitation here is the flesh as well as the skin, which cannot hold heavy pressure. But what if we could, instead of our hand, use something made out of metal? We're going to try to use a toggle, more specifically a Marlinespike hitch, in order to get more pull onto our knot. So let's do a Marlinespike hitch. So we take something made out of metal. We place it over our cord. Then we wrap our working end around our metal part. Then we hook this top part here. Then pull the top part through the loop like this. And what we got is a Marlinespike hitch. At this point, we can use our lacing needle or our metal part in order to pull on the knot. With that, we can tighten it much more firmly than using our hand. Another fun way of tying the Marlinespike hitch is to take a piece of metal, place it over your rope, hook the bottom end like this, then hook the top end, and then pull the top end through the loop. Just a slight modification, but it is really fun to tie. One example where this tightening technique comes into excellent use is when doing various types of wraps, such as this spiral hitching here. So if I continue, I'm going to tighten first by hand, but if I wanted to do a tighter hitch, I could again make first a Marlinespike hitch and then use it to pull on my hitch in order to tighten it up further. So guys, I hope that this little technique will come in handy in your projects. It is a great knot to learn and a great tool to have in your arsenal. With that said, thank you for joining me and see ya next time.